Alrighty, folks. Well, I guess I'm ready to get started here. This is my what sold video. What sold on eBay this week for the third week of January 2018, and it really is just eBay. Just eBay. There, I haven't sold anything on Truegether or Bonanza in a long time, so I just thought I'd mention that those are where they're at. And I honestly haven't been selling much this week as it is, but I'm going to take the blame for that and just say it's simply because I haven't been listing that much. So anyway, with that, I'm going to go ahead and get right started. So the very first thing we sold this week was this old it's punchy. It's called, they called it Punchcraft or something. It's just a needle, some kind of needle rug thing, but it was I don't want to call it new, but it was unopened in the original package, but it's quite old. So I have it that I listed it here on January 15th. I paid 50 cents for it, but I'm pretty sure I've had it a lot longer than that. So I don't know why it says it's listed January 15th, but that's when it's listed. Oh, yeah, January 15th of last year, and it sold January 15th of this year, and I got $20 for it plus shipping. So it is sold. So okay, next. Oh, my cursor's a little sticky here. Here we go. Next, and this is a Fisher Nuts mug. You've probably seen a bunch of these kinds around before. I've sold a few of them. Sold I think I did sell a Seattle Seahawks one, and I have some other ones listed. But this particular one, I paid 35 cents for, and I think I got it at Goodwill. That's probably a clearance. That was probably clearance at Goodwill. So anyway, so I listed it March 1st, sold it January 15th, and I got $30 plus shipping. So I was happy with that. So all right, next. And these are a pair of very old Monk Buckles shoes, probably from the 60s, early 70s, somewhere in there. And I had these for quite a while. I paid $2 for them at the niche, and yeah, I've had them listed since September 27th, 2015, and I had them priced really high. I actually had them priced like $100 or something, because I couldn't find anything like them. So I had them up, and then I lowered the price, and finally I lowered the price again, and they sold January 15th, and I got $20 plus shipping. So made money on, but I probably should have lowered the price a little sooner, you think? Maybe. I don't know, though. You never know. That one person, the only person that actually wanted them came along, might have paid $100. But, oh well. So, next. And I sold a lid. A Revereware lid. I paid 65 cents. Listed it January 15th. Sold it the next day, January 16th. And I got $10.95. It was just for one of these lids. I'm not sure what size it was, but it was just one of them. So, all right, next. Potters of Tupelhocken. And this, it's just an old book. It's just an old booklet. It's a little paper booklet. And I'm not sure how old it is, but I didn't pay anything for it. I got it at a house I cleaned out, and I listed it January 15th, and I sold it January 16th, and I almost threw it away. I thought, no, I'm going to put this up. I'm going to list it. And I was actually going to list it for like $8, $9 or something like that. And I thought, you know what? Why don't we just put it up for $16.95? Let's just try it. Let's just go a little higher and just, hey, see what happens. And it sold for $17, so free shipping. So, hey, I'm glad I did that. So, next. I've had this around for a while. It's an old Lee denim jacket, and it says VH1 on it. I think it is. Is this the one? Yeah, it's the VH1 Classic jacket there. So there it is. That's me looking all cool wearing it. So, all right. So that let's see. I paid $5 for that. Pretty sure I got it at the niche. and I actually listed it October 23rd, 2015. So it's been up 3 years. Going on 3 years anyway, 2 years and some. So, and let's see, it sold January 16th, and I got $30 plus shipping. So I was kind of sad. It was kind of sad to see it go, but it's gone. So now I can look for another cool jacket. So next, I picked this up at a yard sale. I don't remember when. I paid $5 for the box, but the reason I paid $5 for the box is because it had a bunch of hunks of lead and, you know, some brass pieces for, I think somebody was using it for they were making sinkers, and they were keeping their lead in there that they made sinkers with, and so, you know, they actually had some of the tips and stuff for a Burnsmatic torch. So I took all those out, but I paid $5 for the box, and I took the other pieces out. I think I got rid of the. No, I sold the scrap. The scrap lead. I sold it a long time ago. A long time ago. There was a lot in there, and so anyway, and I listed this January 1st, 2017, and I sold it the January 16th this year, and I got $12 for this container plus shipping. So I made money on the lead, I made money on the box, and I still have the brass pieces for the torch, but I think they're listed, but I haven't had any interest in them, so I don't know if they'll ever sell or not. So all right, next. And Scrabble. You ever heard of Presidential Scrabble? I never heard of Presidential Scrabble, but these were cards that came with it. Presidential Scrabble cards. See, they got the presidents on there and other kind of little things. I think it went up to, I think it ended with the second Bush, George W. Not the other one, not H.W., but George W. So anyway, yeah. I paid $0.25 because I think I bought the whole game. I did buy the whole game, and I parted it out. And this might have, so the parts went out the way they went. So and this was listed June 3rd, 2016. So it's been up quite a while now, year and a half. And these cards sold on January 16th for $1. $1 plus shipping. And Presidential Scrabble or not, then I'm not doing it again. So I saw a gardening Scrabble at the Goodwill store, and it was $1, and I didn't buy it. I don't know why I should have bought it, because I have a bunch of other Scrabble games. I just didn't buy it. So I could have bought it. I haven't done very well at selling Scrabble tiles anymore. They don't seem to sell for me. So whether I have them priced too high or what, I think I just have them all put in one thing. I actually do better selling the tile holders that they go on if I can get a lot of those. So I probably should have bought that, but the holders were a little different. So I didn't know, but I didn't buy them. So, and I don't know what it is that people are buying the lots of Scrabble tile holders for. I don't know what they're doing with those. So anyway, so next. And this is just a neat little set of redware. I guess they're rice bowls, but they're really neat. I really like them. I just didn't really have any use for them, but they're so cool. Not that I would have kept them anyway, because I sell everything that's cool. So these took a while to sell, honestly. I mean, I had them. Let's see. I paid 35 cents. I actually think I got that 35-cent stuff. Is mostly these. I know for sure came from Niche in a bag sale. I got them in a bag sale. So I paid 37 cents for the whole group, and I listed them. Let's see. Did I get that right? 35 cents. Yeah, 35 cents. And I listed them March 25th last year, and they sold January 16th, and I got $18. I took $18 for them plus shipping, and I was happy. So, and they went away. They went to somebody, so hopefully we'll enjoy them. So, all right, next. I don't know how to pronounce that. Mushui? Mushui's story? Is that how you say it? I don't know. Somebody's probably going to laugh at me because I just mispronounced the Japanese name, but I can do Hideki. I'm probably saying that wrong too, aren't I? But yeah, so anyway, yeah, I didn't pay nothing for this. Came from a house I cleaned out. And I listed this October 16th, sold it January 16th, and I got $13 free shipping. So that's a good deal. So next. Pyrex, Blue Horizon. It doesn't have the pattern on it, but it was Blue Horizon. So I paid $1 for it, I guess. I don't know. These are the ones I had around for years and years and years, so I'm not sure what all I paid for them. But $1 sounds good because I was cheap. I was cheap when I was buying them. I'd spend a little more on Pyrex now if I found it. Speaking of that, did I tell you? I had one of these big yellow Pyrex mixing bowls. I had 2 of them, actually, that I picked up here and there recently. And I had them over at the shop, and I was redoing my booth and changing the shelves and everything around. And I put them up, and I'm doing other stuff, and didn't that shelf come down? And just, the one Pyrex bowl was good. The other one hit something, and it just shattered into a million. I mean, just all these tiny little slivers of glass all over my booth. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. So, and I broke a couple other things too, but that was the main thing that broke. But that's what makes them more expensive, when people like me bust them up. And then they become more valuable. So all you guys' yellow Pyrex mixing bowls just went up in value. So anyway, yeah. So this piece I paid $1, and I listed it September 5th, sold it January 17th, and I got $25 plus shipping. Next. It's just a little coin. It's not even a real coin. It's just a little aluminum coin. And it had this town on it. Norriton, Connecticut was on probably on the other side there. Let's see if it shows us. Yep, you can see it right there. A little blurry that picture is, but this came from a little thing. It came from something I bought that had a bunch of other little keepsakes and mementos and all kind of stuff like that in it. So I just had to list it just because I had to. I'm sure I didn't make any money on it, but I did list it. Paid 10 cents basically for it, and listed it August 17th, and I sold it January 18th, and I got $4.95 free shipping. So I knew I didn't make any money on it, but I kept something in circulation that somebody's going to enjoy. So I guess that's payment enough, isn't it? Yes. Yes, I have a little self-satisfaction helping my fellow man. That's pretty good. All right, next. And it's a box of copper. I just told this story, I think, in my recent haul video. Basically I have this gadget that I can pull wire through and strip off the plastic. It's pretty neat. It's pretty fun to play with. But I used to do it at my security job. I didn't have nothing to do at night. It was really boring, and it kept me awake doing that. So I did a bunch of that. Plus, I picked up other little pieces of copper here and there, different places doing different things, and so I just kind of threw them all in this bucket downstairs, and I just found it the other day, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to list that. So I went ahead and listed it at auction, and I basically didn't really pay anything for it, just my work and my time involved in it, and so there's 10 pounds of it, and I listed it January 10th, and it sold on the 18th, and I got $30. So $30 plus shipping. So I think it was basically almost $50 for that. So if you think about it, that's 10.5 pounds or so. And that means if they paid almost $50, they paid almost $5 a pound for that copper. So it's not the best stuff out there, but somebody's gonna do something cool with it. So I wish I knew what it was they were going to do. I wonder if they have a YouTube channel for whatever they do with their copper, because I want to go see what they do with my copper. But anyway, yeah. So next, a glass lid. You've seen these cannon jar lids. 37 cents. Listed October 20th. Sold it October, I sold it November, no, that's got the wrong number in there. Sold it January 18th, I hope. And I got $7.19 plus shipping for that canning jar lid. So, okay, next. And the cute little angel. You can see she was a Napco angel. There she is. And apparently she's the Halloween angel. I didn't realize there was a Halloween angel, but I thought he'd be wearing red. But you know what they say about angels. So anyway, I paid 40 cents for that little angel at Goodwill. She was half price. And I listed her December 30th, sold her January 19th, and I got $15 plus shipping. And I know that I sold her higher than everybody else. So I was happy about that. Alright, next. I like selling stuff higher than everybody else. I don't like being the guy at the bottom or the guy, just pick a price right in the middle. I don't like being that guy. Maybe that's why I don't have as many sales as other people do too. But I don't know. I think if I listed more, I'd probably get more. I'd have more sales, and then some of this stuff would still keep coming in as it came in. But since I haven't been listing, I don't deserve any sales. So, I'm happy I'm glad that I didn't list this cheaper or some of that other stuff that I had. I'm glad I didn't list it cheaper because, it would have sold cheaper. Sure. Maybe I would have had to hold her for another 2 months. But right now I'm glad that it sold for what it did because I haven't had that many sales. So, alright, next. Polly Pocket. Little opening thing. And it actually has little lights in here, and they did work. They were a little dim with the batteries I used, but they did work. And then it came with some polys. There was 3 little poly figures that came along. And I actually bought 2 of these at my neighbor's closet. And they were a buck a piece. But one of them had 2 polys. One of them had 1 poly in it. And when I checked the batteries on the other one, they had corroded inside. So I took the poly and put her in with these other guys, and I got rid of the other poly, so the other case, and I just sold this one. So basically I paid $2, not $1. So I paid $2, and I listed it January 15th, and I sold it January 19th. And I got $27 plus shipping, and it was a struggle. People were coming in kind of lower than what I that was a fair price. That was a more than fair price for what I had. And them Polly Pocket people, they must be tough. Boy, they must be tough. They were bargaining and trying to get it cheaper and cheaper, and I just kept sticking to my guns. I was gonna make it $28. $28 cheapest I was gonna go because I just had it listed, and I brought it, and a guy came up to 27. So it's it's only $1, so I let him have it. So I was happy. All right. So next, a color collection. This is just a bag that had little what do you call them, palettes or something like that, with the little different color paints and stuff like that. I got this at a clean out for free, and I almost threw it away because I thought, no, ain't nobody gonna want this. And I looked it up, and this particular one wasn't there when I looked it up, but there were other ones that were there. So I went ahead and listed it, but I did not have fast and free shipping on it. I did not intend to put fast and free shipping on it, and it was up for a while, I guess. Let's see, I listed it December 8th, and it sold January 19th for $20, free shipping. It is heavy. It's really heavy. But I did manage to get it into. Thankfully, it went on the East Coast. It might even stayed in my state. But I think I got it in. It fit in a what do you call it? A regional A box. So that the price was, I don't know, it was under $10. So I made a little bit off it. I got it for nothing. I made a little bit off it. So, and I didn't have to throw it away. So that was good. That was good enough for me. So I would have liked it to have, they paid for shipping, but somehow it's on free shipping, and I don't really know how that happened. But anyway, I guess it happens. So, oh well. Next. Another happy customer. Maybe they'll come back to eBay. Next. And another canning jar lid. This one paid a quarter, listed January 13th, sold it January 19th. It's $7.19 plus shipping. Alright, next. Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park VHS. I remember when this thing was going to be on TV. I wanted to watch this so bad, and I wasn't even a Kiss fan at the time. Kiss wasn't even a thing, but I wanted to see it really bad. I was probably, I don't know, 11 maybe when it came out, 12 I think when it was on TV, and I'm not sure when it came out, but my dad was not real happy that he had to watch Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park. I mean, he just, my folks were old country and western, not Kiss, definitely for sure. But they let me watch it, so that was pretty good. So I remember that. It's a long time ago now, but I paid 50 cents for this at the Goodwill store. I listed it January 15th, sold it January 19th, and got $15 free shipping. Next, see ya, Kiss. And another thing has something to do with Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. But I had it listed for a while, and it didn't sell, so I brought the price down to $2 to get rid of it. Don't remember how long ago it's been since I did, but I sold it for $2. And let's see, what did I pay for it? 80 cents I paid for it. Listed February 26th last year. Sold it January 19th. And I got, well, that says $1. But that's wrong, because I know I got $2 for it. Okay, so I got $2 for it, and plus shipping. It is what it is, so it just is what it is. It's gone, it's just an old listing. Maybe it drew some traffic, a lost leader or whatever, I don't know, but it's sold now. So next. And another Pyrex bowl. This one was actually damaged. I actually had this one up here on the piano. I was gonna take it off of eBay, and I was just gonna take it over to the shop. But you can see the little damage there. It ended up selling. So that was cool. So I paid $1, listed it September 5th, sold it January 20th, and I got $17. That was free shipping on that. And it went pretty cheap, like $8 or something. So I didn't make a killing on it, but I was really glad to see it get sold. So, alright, next. Fisher-Price Imaginext T-Rex Mountain. Part of a playset. I'm sure not all the pieces are here, but stop that. Let's see, I paid $1 for it. I think I got it at the niche. Pretty sure it was at the niche. I might not even paid $1 for it. I don't know. I think I paid $1 for it, but I might have got it. It might have been out front in the free stuff. Anyway, so I listed it August 15th last year, sold it January 20th, and I got $16.11 plus shipping. And that took a big box out of my way where I keep my inventory at, my listed inventory. So that was a happy dance the day that left. So, alright, next. Maybe. Oh, it's so sticky. My mouse has been acting funny sticky on this computer for a while. I don't know what's causing it. Anyway. These Hot Wheels racetracks went to probably the coolest science teacher on the planet. He let me know that he's going to use it for his high high school kids, junior high kids, I forget. But he's going to use the track to. I'm not sciencey, so I don't know. But he's going to do some experiment with it with the kids to try to teach them about something to do with science. But I thought, hey, any science teacher that uses Hot Wheel tracks is a good science teacher to me. So anyway, I got these for free as well. These came. Believe they were out at the niche in the free stuff, so I grabbed them, and I listed them August 15th, sold January 20th, and I got $13 plus shipping for them. So, yeah, science teacher told me what he was going to use them for, and I don't know if he lied or not, but I was happy with it. So they're out of here. All right, next, Michael Jordan Wizards shirt. This went overseas, but it went global shipping. So I went to it's not Bulgaria. Is it Hungary? No. What's the one? Oh, it's one of them. Not Bulgaria, not Hungary, not Austria. I can't think of what that's called. Anyway, it's out of here. That's what really counts. I paid nothing. Got it at a house I cleaned out. And the cool thing about this house that I cleaned out, yeah, this was the folks' son, and he had a couple of these jerseys, and he had a bunch of other shirts, including this one. And I've been filled my wardrobe up with all these button up shirts that this kid had, and so I was happy. So, and he's all grown up, and he wasn't living with his parents anymore when we cleaned out the house. So I got all his shirts. That's cool because not all of them. Some of them I didn't like. Some of them didn't feel right, but this was nice. So I got all it. It was cool. So anyway, I got enough shirts to last me for a while. I get them all stained up. I'm bad that way. I'll wear them when I'm cutting grass, and I get grass stains all over them. I don't know how. Speaking of grass, my son would run the weed eater, and when he would run the weed eater, he would get no grass on him at all. I don't know. I run the weed eater, and I'm covered head to foot in grass. I don't know how he did it. I watched him and everything. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So did I tell you what I got for this? I paid nothing. I listed it October 11th, sold it January 21st. I got $20, free shipping. So it only cost $2-3 to ship. So all right for me. The guy in the other country that's getting it, he paid more. So I can't think what that is. All right, next. Toyota truck. Repair manual. These repair manuals, if you have both volumes, there's supposed to be 2 volumes. If you have both volumes, they're selling for over $100. Over $100. So I put mine up for $49.95. I got it for $1 at the Goodwill. Goodwill. I listed it January 15th, sold it January 21st for $35, and right after the guy bought it, he emails me and says that he actually needed both volumes, and so he was wondering if I would, he called it center the price. I guess meaning that since I didn't have both volumes, he wanted it instead of $35, he wanted it for $25, or maybe he wanted me to center the $35 price down to $17.50, free shipping, and it's a big thick book. It was medium, but I told him, I said, listen, man, if I'd have had both volumes, it would have been priced at $120. And so I asked him, I said, I'll be happy to cancel it for you if you'd like. So he wanted me to cancel it, so I canceled it, but he did leave me good feedback. So he left me a positive feedback on it, so that was kind of nice. I did not leave him a positive feedback, and I'm not going to, because he didn't complete the transaction, so no. But anyway, so yeah, so $35 pretty much canceled immediately, relisted it, and when I relisted it, I put it up for $69.99 in case somebody wants me to center the price. So, all right, next. And it's one of these little hobnail candle things, you know, that I like to sell. This one I paid 79 cents, listed it November 9th, sold it January 21st, and I got $14.95 plus shipping. So with shipping, it was almost $20 with shipping. Somebody paid almost $20 for one of these little candle holders. So, okay. That's great. But why are there still people out there listing them for 99 cents? I don't get it. Well, I do. They're in a hurry. They need to move things out faster than I do. That's right. I forget. So, I don't know. I just don't get it. So, all right, next. Wall plaques. They're just little plastic plaques. Vegetables and fruits and stuff. And I had them for a while. Let's see. I actually paid $2 for them. And I listed them January 28th last year, so I had them up for a year. I sold them January 21st, and I sold them for $10 plus shipping, and it gets them gone, and they're out of here. So, oh, yeah. So anyway, that's it for that. Let's see. I paid altogether $20.52 for all the items that I sold this week. $20.52. My gross sales were $358 minus the $35 canceled. My net sales were $323. That's what I made this week. So, and I'm happy for it. It's $333. That's good. It'll work. It'll work. It's not $700, but it's not $1,000. It's not $10,000 a week. It's not $15,000. But it is enough to help pay the bills. So I'm good with that. All right. All right. That sounds good, right? Does that sound? That sounds great. Yeah. So that's it. I'm done. I think I'm gonna go to bed. But anyway, I am done. So you guys have a great night. Keep listening. I'm gonna try to get some listening done tomorrow. Oh, that's right. I do have packaging to do tonight, so I'm not going to bed yet. But, okay, yeah. So I am going to try to get some listing done tomorrow. Maybe get some of this stuff from that haul yesterday cleaned up. So, all right, you have a great night. Take care. Bye-bye. I don't know where my thing is. There it is.